end up waking up for the call it Udon Saber for VR chat early enough. And I did also adjust a few things in the stream settings. I did notice afterwards, when we were watching after it like uploaded itself to YouTube, it was like freezing every now and again. So I tweaked a bunch of the settings to hopefully make it smoother and just in general look better on larger screens. So hopefully that's all ironed out. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
The siege of Ether must be fought on the front lines and beyond.
But it would be nice if I can get most of those settings to be stable. There's never even, I'll call it, 100% sure if the settings when I was playing the VR chat stuff was perfect. It just seemed like it was like good enough for what I had it at. But as for like the mic, this mic just doesn't have a filter on it, so my S's are probably a bit much. Yeah, but then when it comes to Lil'Neko, the chatbot, recently I've just been working on making a 3D version of his room, and that's overall going pretty well. Like, don't get me wrong, I can't make overly complicated objects, like let's say probably like a Quest headset. Like I can probably make like a very rough version of it, but like the most complicated objects you're probably gonna see me make are, call it like the stool, like I showed on we'll call it in the Discord, or we'll call it it's just complicated, or like the fridge, so like it has all its proper handles and stuff like that.
No,
I can make the furniture objects like that, but when it comes to something like, let's say, a plushie, where it's like very round, doing stuff like that is a lot more difficult to make it look proper. And then no guarantees on the textures, especially when it comes to those types of objects. Like doing like the manga books or like cases like I did in the other version of the room I made. Those ones aren't that bad. Like I would love to learn how to make more objects like that, but it's a time investment. I don't know if I can heal yet, at least naturally.
But there's only one of you. I suppose I'll make do.
These guys being kind of annoying. Savages, normal attacks from the front, press B to stun them before attacking. stun him, but
If that's the best you've got, this'll be quick.
see, then when he adapts, what am I supposed to do? Other than just shoot from afar and use environmental stuff. So I can. Okay, so I can then. I thought that was locked by a quest. Well, at least I know.
Here we are.
I see. Fight this guy. Do that. Adapted. Well, that still worked.
Any left for me?
Did that work?
Take this!
I ain't have to do that. It did work.
I've prepared for this moment all my life.
You might have to just bait out his attack.
I've got it over here! You're gonna have to try harder than that!
Middle-aged.
Just
I didn't think that was gonna hit me. That works too.
On your feet, Ranger. No time to waste.
I know I can actually heal. Yeah, I swear last time when I looked at that, it said it was locked. Do this. Break the statue. No more statue. But I'll call it when it comes to the 3D like Blender world of
The alarm was
Lil'Neko.
little more than a call for help and a cry of terror.
I'll call it. It is very helpful in the sense that it makes visualizing like descriptions for areas and stuff like that better. Like when I was modeling the bathroom, like the linen closet just really wasn't needed for how big the space was. What is my objectives other than just kill enemies on the outside the outpost? That's it. what do I call it? Like I know I moved the bedroom door for the call it visitor slash roomie. Move that to be practically next to his room and more in line with the hallway leading to the bathroom door. It just felt like it made more sense, both visually and like practicality. And then what else was there? I still want to make 2 dining room chairs. I have 2 benches at the dining room table, but I feel like 2 chairs as well as those would look a bit better.
Your fate just went from bad to worse. You facing Orc, who speaks in verse.
It's not who I wanted to hit. Oh, 2 bosses.
So, my boys appear to be better at sounding alarms than they are at fighting. No matter, I'll still gut whoever killed them.
Surprise!
Raged by a big.
I survived!
He's dead. There we go. What am I doing? Give me that. Don't know what this guy's weaknesses are. Get up from here? No. Anything I can get? No. Do this. That works.
I hunger for man flesh, head to toe. I'll consume every bit of you.
Try to counter, Ranger!
Saw the great. Only for a second. Go find him.
I'm up here.
Almost like a pigskin wolf.
Come on, fight me! We'll have
What do you do? This works. Oh, execution power? That's annoying. How are you? He's exceeding a lot of damage. I mean, if those guys want to keep showing up, that helps.
You, Ranger.
What does this one do? Always applies frost. If you kill a frost captain. Well, I don't think I'm going to see one of those for a while. That was slightly better. The other one has the crit damage increase. Probably just raw damage is going to be good for now. I don't think I really have anything that just increases a lot of my crit damage right now. Yeah, skill as well. Dash, let's do that. Yeah, when it comes to the objects I want to make next, I'd say probably the stove, because I do got a general idea of like the type of stove I want to make. I already got all the brick arch going around it, and like the countertop and cabinets underneath. I still might make like the say like your enemy.
I don't know. Don't know. Don't know.
I still might make those drawers that go above the larger drawers, the ones for like forks and spoons and shit like that. I think I only have like one set of drawers that actually has the tinier upper drawer.
I knew the Great Walker was still here.
Splinter was hit RP to knock down, wasn't it? Guess maybe it's not. I don't know if I need to hit for it. I need HP.
I have a surprise for you.
Stay there. Something.
Used to fight this one.
I don't know.
Enraged.
I don't know. Yeah, more of those.
I just don't know if there's really anything I can do. We just heavy attack. Heavy attack works. Not knocking me back. So I need to figure out how to do the like throw tiny knives thing.
He killed the captain.
There we go, that one gives me better gear. I have to consider doing that one. Keep hitting the wrong button. I don't know why it doesn't let you just go to the inventory when you push up on D-pad all the time. Train enemies. Okay, that's pretty decent. Yeah, after the stove, I'd say really should make the sinks. That's one of the main ones that are missing from the bathroom, because I just haven't put in the sink or like the bath faucet. Just gotta model those. I'm still slightly undecided on how I want to do the
To an orc, grog is strong drink for their
bedrooms.
bellies, but it's also medicine for their wounds, and so combustible that it may even be fuel for their war machines. Few Gondorians dare drink it, lest we start to behave like the orcs. Still, it is worth studying. Baranor has some ideas about a poison that, when mixed with grog, can disable or even kill the strongest orc.
I'd say for some of the objects that I have
grog smells
finished,
foul.
Ah, but to an Uruk it is ambrosia.
I'd say like the couch, I eventually might split the main cushion, both like the seating cushion and the rear cushions to, I'll call it, like split it in three, just so it looks a bit better and more like your traditional couch. And then also probably add in like those little tiny cushions on the armrests, both left and right. Eventually I want to do that. I think it'll make it stand out a bit better. So overall I'm pretty happy on how the living room is looking already.
By reading the history and peoples of Gondor, every child receives countless lessons in our realm's history, our kings and heroes, our battles and triumphs. Doubly so for those of us who grew up on Gondor's frontiers. The teachers meant well. They were trying to inspire us. But all the tales of Gondor remind us how exposed we were to the threat of Mordor.
So I'd say overall, like the description I have of the living room and mostly of the entry, I do got to adjust it for the backside
Gondor's
of
history. Triumph in one chapter, despair in the next.
Concern yourself with the chapter yet unwritten.
with the backside of the fireplace sticking through the entry closet area. It won't be too much to add in. I'll probably also add like a little hatch or something on that side as like a means of cleaning out the ashes without having to do it from the front. I like adding in those little extra detail things. I gotta remember how to do like the fast. It's already way faster than this. Is that one of my skills? Character. What's this? What's this? Behavior versus speed when leaping over others climbing climbing, and yeah, it's just when you're climbing. And then converting over some of the things from the other room, like the closet it's likely going to be the same way it is as the other room, where the closet has the keypad, and inside the closet is where the 3D model is going to be. Eventually I want to put all 3 versions of the model in there, but I'm not even 100% sure if I can even, or if I even have like the oldest models Unity file set up properly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bit broken.
Because I wanted to walk the web of fate, to weave its strands. The Dark Lord chose something else. He chose a shell of cold, dark steel. He became a machine.
Face. There you go.
From the beginnings.
Let's probably just do the mission. I'll go grab those afterwards. I don't know where the other thingy is. I'd assume it's going to show up. Well, I actually probably got to take that. Forget about that. Yeah, let's go grab that first.
Was a creature built for war.
Then it falls upon us to undo him.
Yeah, like the very, very old version of the 3D model. I know the, what do we call it? The Beat Saber file ones are all set up properly, but I don't remember if I have the VR chat one set up still.
There's the ranger! Right in
I still don't think I'll ever end up releasing like the current ones, not safe for work version of the model. It's just free because you always just run into the issue of like the VR chat rules. Like, it's better off with it just being locked via the Patreon, so not just anybody that goes into the world can grab it. Like, I'll still probably like, I'm not opposed to people just having access to it. It's just, if more just random people get access to it, you have a higher chance of it getting reported and removed. Like, if anything, I might make 2 versions of the same model and then just have that non-lewd toggle version of the model. Kind of like how the Quest version of it is.
I've been no handy on lean.
Skill point.
Come closer, filthy man!
I'd roll.
So I'll grab these 3. And then I'll probably do the quest and then do the ones inside the castle. And a skill. Oh, I see. That's kind of sucks. I'm gonna sprint with no sound. Yeah, what's it called? Another part that kind of sucks when it comes to working on a 3D model is anytime I take a break from working on it and come back to it, it feels like you gotta relearn everything you forgot, because there's so many like extra steps you gotta do anytime you port it back to Blender and then bring it back into Unity. Like if you like fuck up just one setting, then you gotta go all the way back, and it's
Gondor's preferred order of battle with variations is a chart depicting how an army should be organized, from the frontline infantry to the cooks and teamsters in the rear. Whenever I study it, I'm amazed at what it takes to send an army to war. Details down to the number of cobblers and farriers for each column of soldiers. Such matters of supply seem mundane, until you're under siege, desperately fighting on quarter rations. Then, you're eager to pay attention to logistics.
It definitely makes it where I kind of wish I would just like record the steps I do to get it to work, because what do I call it? There were so many times where like I'll watch a video to try getting it to help me, and then or what do I call it? Half the steps they do either just aren't in that version of the program, or is an old version that no longer exists, and crap like that. It's such a hassle.
The structure of Gondor's army, from general to foot soldier.
A structure the orcs will cast down the moment they set foot in Gondor.
Because I know I need to improve the scarf, no, not the scarf, the collar on the not safe for work version of the 3D model. Because I think it uses the same mesh, or is it mesh? No, I think just texture ball, whatever you want to call it. It uses the same one as the scarf. And it's actually supposed to be separate. I can grab that, damn. And the quest version actually has the proper setup, because when I was making the quest version of the model, I worked on putting all the meshes and textures all together, and properly separated those two, so the collar on the quest one actually is better visually due to the texture. Like, eventually I want to do that for the PC version, at least make it to where the model's a lot more optimized and all that. I know the PC model could definitely...
The Sea of Nirn is home to beasts we can scarcely comprehend. but from time to time, clues about their existence wash up on the shore. Our patrols found this fossilized squid beak years ago. If it is proportional to the smaller squids that fishermen sometimes catch, the sea creature would be several 100 feet long. Such a monster is the stuff of nightmares, proof that this world hides horrors far worse than the orcs.
Like, I know the PC version of the model could definitely be,
This must have been.
And I doubt it was the last of its kind.
definitely can be improved upon. 'Cause I think I got the quest one down to just 2 material slots, while the PC's like 13-ish, because each piece of clothes is a separate piece. Since the quest one doesn't allow you to switch clothes around.
Minas Ithil never had the grand dramas and pageantry of Minas Tirith itself, but we had simple arts like music to give us the solace of home. When all around us lies in shadow, a simple folk song or pleasing dance was a ray of sunshine. I wonder if such music will ever be heard again.
You know, I'd always meant to learn the lute.
Your hands aren't meant for music, Talion. They have a more serious purpose.
It's like a little swamp. Yeah, there's always more things I want to do with the 3D models.
Let every line I write portend. In Mordor, death is not the end. Slice and dice! Too late, it's fine! I've got it! He's back!
Enraged.
Victory! Your history! Like we can Too late, it's fine! Slash and dash! Why retry? Failure, I'll mail ya! Try retry, it's denied!
Right when it makes a noise, it's supposed to be the assassin. Don't matter. The range weapon to kill a captain. Or recruit a tank and then do stealth trains. Some stealth drains, so I gotta get close and do this. Yeah. Instead of doing the far away drain. Okay. Just forget about how effective that drain really is. Probably over here.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, but eventually I do want to go back and play Fable 2 and 3. I know I did mention that last
I
stream.
made a home for myself in the caves. I was here before the first stone of Barad-dûr, and I will survive its fall. I've come to enjoy the darkness. My brood has grown. They extend my reach to Mirkwood and beyond. They bring me gifts, as others have. In this way, I will remain she.
Okay.
She wishes an empire of her own.
I sense she is full of empire building.
And hopefully that makes it a bit easier to do round executions. I really need to go up here. That was all for over in this area. Now just the mission. And then the stuff in the base.
We should return to Minas Ithil.
The battle will not be won on the front lines alone.
Yeah, it's been forever since I've sat down and played one of the old Fable games. I know I played the living shit out of Fable 3. I don't remember how much I played of Fable 2 though. And then Fable 1, I don't know if I played that one myself. I know I've definitely watched a few people play that one, and the main thing with that game was just, it's a very short one. But I know Fable 2 is like the peak when it came to content and stuff they did, but I personally did really enjoy Fable 3 for what it was as well. Even if I know people weren't too happy with the development process of that one, because apparently the lead developer guy was kind of like your what game was that? No Man's Sky dev, where they kind of like promised a shit ton of things, but then didn't actually do the things. For the case in the No Man's Skies, at least those guys actually buckled down and added all the stuff.
Baranor! You can't have run out of orcs in the city.
There are a few left, but we're hunting one in particular. The last bodyguard of the war chief leading the siege.
This man. He's lower level than the ones I've fought.
I think we're after the same orc. And the way to a war chief is through his bodyguards.
You sound like you've had some experience in this.
Command. When you are inducted, is to kill other people. Alright.
I've had enough.
I'll follow your lead.
See, I'm gonna do the
Join your
get
fallen
kill some
brothers.
people. Oh, is that?
No order amongst them. What was that?
Okay, up there.
Someone killed the assassin. He was alive when he was in his corpse.
That would be even the mission area.
This is from Minas
Oh.
Ithil.
I think he was gonna just throw it up there. I wouldn't really call that stealth, but alright. Man just walked up to him. Sneaking through one more.
I fight for Gondor! More stock. Who's haste? Steel! You're gonna die!
The gods
Struck like a hawk!
Do
Oh,
not
it just.
disappoint
Ah,
me,
okay, so
Avalon.
it failed because more than one saw, I guess. Yeah. That's a little annoying, but alright.
What's the point of a blade that glitters?
for Gondor.
I don't like the sound of that.
Join your fallen brothers.
That's when you know you've had a good day. Someone killed the assassin. You mean that glob with the funny knife who was killing his way up the chain? Good riddance. Fuck him anyway. He was a lot when he
This is from Minas Ithil.
I heard those little spiders are getting more daring, swarming around like there was under someone's control.
The gods from Gondor.
Then I'd say another one I always keep getting Ish to go back and play was
See if that sneaky little
Splinter Cell. I really wish we'd get more Splinter Cells, but I got zero hope in Ubisoft. There's so many games like that now where I absolutely love the old ones, and the new ones that come out half the time are either nothing like the new one, or what do I call it? can barely even be called the previous games. Like, they can just have a completely different name and nobody would even have known it was a, let's say, Halo game or a Fable game. Hell, Call of Duty game.
He's dead! Better look for whoever did this.
It's not ideal. Maybe you'll follow me up here.
You see what he did to the last mob who challenged him?
I didn't know an orc could be torn into so many little bits. I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days.
That guy's gonna follow me up here.
I don't care what I find. I'm gonna cut it up good. A corpse, and it's one of.
I know, I'll call it. So many people were disappointed in what, frickin' Dragon Age became. Wait to see the guy I'm supposed to kill. Trail bodyguard. I'm supposed to engage him.
Something ambushed this. You forget tired of breathing. I've never seen it.
Since follows the bodyguard's trail, it should have been here, right? Then we're supposed to find something.
Only whoever did this for supper.
I don't know if it's meaning for me to attack that guy or not. But now that guy can just shoot stuff through walls.
It's hard to believe that filth from Gondor would build a watchtower in a place like Kirazum.
See? Gotta go. You burn! Die, die, die!
You should be hated.
I start playing.
So I did just engage this guy.
Waste your time.
Broke into Mordor. A wise move, but ultimately futile.
No, my item.
I almost feel sorry for the war chief we're hunting. He'll be lonely without his bodyguards.
He'll join them soon enough.
Call followers. Okay.
The war Warchief Baranor seeks is just one of many.
It seems
and
we
they
have
will
some
continue
hunts.
their attacks on Minas Ithil.
Then our path is clear.
Loot.
We have to kill them all. And we'll need help from the Gondorians to do it.
Mission down here. Turn to that place. I assume this is the other one. Killing the war chief. Should probably do the stuff inside the base before I do that. So like, I'd say probably the only series left at the moment that I'd say hasn't been kind of ruined over time. I want to say is Warhammer, but we're kind of at the brink of it right now. Ow. Where, depending on where the main company takes it, they might end up ruining it. And then it's just gonna become a shell of its former self if they do that. Like, I don't want it to become like how Dungeons and Dragons is at the moment. Like, Dungeons and Dragons is not in a good place right now. Like, they keep forcing more and more like your modern politics and ideology things into it instead of it just being its own thing, its own fantasy, like break away from life thing, which so many of these things were for the longest time. Like, I wish we could go back to that where we're just making games to be games. And making like fantasy worlds that were just genuinely interesting and not just a take on real life. And it's just like, nice, open the gate for me.
Oh, how they love the darkness.
Soon they will drown in my light. Carl.
Expect him to glue onto it. That's destroyed. Don't know if I can get that one unless I beat the boss.
If anything's out there, it will regret making me hunt for it.
This artifact, a chunk of moonstone, was our last acquisition before the orcs came. A scout found it still smoldering out in the fields where it fell to earth from the moon overhead. I am far from superstitious, but even I wonder whether this bit of fallen moonstone was meant to serve as an ill omen for the disaster that followed.
An ill omen from the skies.
Minas Ithil was doomed long before this moonstone fell to earth.
And now I don't know if I'm gonna ever run into him, but maybe we'll be killed from stealth. So nice. How many enemies here? Yep. Okay. Like, I haven't like consumed or wanted to consume basically any Dungeons and Dragon media in so long because of the direction it's been going. Like I used to play by Neverwinter all the time. Because back then I generally really loved Dungeons and Dragons stuff. But that game went down the drain more and more and more. Like I stuck with it for a good while. But, what do I call it? Mixture of them just getting a lot more greedy. Content releasing with like the seasons slash whatever the heck you want to call their campaign releases, just being all very very samey. The more predatory some of the microtransaction stuff got as it went on, and just in general a lot of just the normal content just got so stale. You pretty much say the same thing with Destiny.
Some orcs are self-styled marauders who crave riches more than other orcs. Greed, not bloodlust, motivates them, and unlike most other orcs, they wear jewelry such as this ring to mark their status. We obtained this ring from a dead marauder, so we've no idea of its history, though it seems Numenorian. If only we knew where the marauders find treasures like this ring. There's so much we could learn.
A ring of Numenor.
And a well-crafted one, by the standards of men.
Like I would love for a, let's say, kind of like an open world. Think of like your Skyrim or Falls of Avalon, more set in the Dungeons and Dragons, like universe. Jump. There we go. Because like I absolutely love the whole progression in armor. I love the enemy types, the classes, all that. But pretty much all your
Ranger, I will teach you to sing a ballad of pain
I don't know if I want to fight a prisoner.
Weak as a babe!
I wish I would just pick up the loot. by itself and telling me how to do it.
Stop squirming!
And oh yeah, the boss thing over here. Like, I absolutely love, I don't know what to call it, like your Dungeons and Dragons games where you're going to dungeons, skirmishes, stuff like that. They all have their unique, like, boss at the end. But, I don't know what to call it. I'd say, like, the unique loot is probably, like, the thing I love about the most. It's just, like, over time, in the case of Neverwinter, they just kind of stopped adding in unique loot and then just threw everything into a vendor or threw everything into like the open world zone and be like, oh yeah, everybody has access to the things. Like, say on its early life on consoles, when they had like these 3 skirmishes that everybody like would love to farm, each one of the bosses had like an absurdly rare drop that you could get. That was like, if you did the Pirate Isle one, you could get the pirate hat from the boss, which later in the game's life you could no longer get it anymore, even though you can still run that skirmish. And I'll call it, if you had that old hat and it wasn't bound to your character itself for a crap ton of money to other players. It was just a really cool pirate hat.
This war chief relies on his alarm system. Let it sound, and we will rely on him to arrive just where we want him.
Enemies thrown off the ledges. Chucking this guy, I guess. I don't know if I can get up to him, can I? Throw this guy off the ledge. He's not so far.
I see you! You're in my stuff!
Isn't it? A big man. One more person to throw. I just got killed. Just like trying to keep throwing these guys.
Push him down!
My
Oh, it's this
words
guy.
were deep, but I've
I'm
seen
tempting to
worse.
cheat death.
You
Gonna
cannot
be the guy
stop
that does it like 10 plus
immortal
times.
verse.
Yeah. Works.
You could have stopped them sounding the alarm, but you didn't. You made it harder, more painful. Ooh, I like your style.
Guy's almost dead.
Victory!
Let's back up.
I've got you now!
You maggot! Now things
Another
get
one.
decidedly unpleasant.
Ideally, I don't want to fucking fight this many. Ow. Cool, that guy's dead. And there's somebody up here. Be down. Yeah. Maybe he. Where's a ranger? Those. There's so many. Over here, come on.
He's back! Fight me, Tar!
How many shield wounds? Ow.
This is not how it's supposed to be!
Is it retreating?
Next time you will be mine!
I mean, I'd rather you not retreat.
Scrape this stroke off me! Will someone skill? Will someone skewer his tongue?
Get back here.
Scrape this stroke off me! You can't catch me! Just give up!
Get back here.
I'll
Oh,
run the ring
fast.
of border before you catch me!
Actually, don't think I can catch him. There we go.
Get him off me, you blob! Get him off me, you blob!
Ow. down and choice to go faster. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah, luckily I grabbed the other guy's loot. Go get that real quick.
Crusher!
Oh.
Crusher! Crush you! Crush!
I stand ready, Lord.
I know these guys. What? Give me a loot.
Here it comes! To the beacon! The Rangers over there!
Wait for it!
He's
Unstoppable! Yeah, that's how it's done!
Chop? Why are you not chopping? Apparently I can't go on top of that box.
Kneel before me! Crush you! Crush you!
He has two of those big guys with him. Simulation. Chance that we perfectly kill the enemy targeting. Well, that's kind of nice. But it doesn't apply to captains. What about... You throw daggers that staggers enemies? Okay, so that's how you use it? Daggers have a chance to crit. Could be nice. How much damage they do.
You're surrounded!
Spawning next. So many. Is that a wall over there? Yes. Damn. I can't get an entire fucking army for free. I swear I hit her. Should do like a pop-up, so I know that guy was doing a charge attack. It's so much extra reinforcements, god damn. Enemy. You.
Cross!
I get so much reinforcements.
There's nothing worse than spider soup for breakfast every day.
There we go. Enemy warfare. The barracks talking to attack more aggressively. Get that. Just really don't do much.
Attack you, globe! Trust!
Make them pay!
Okay. I think that's all. Okay, that's all that stuff. I guess I'm just done in this area.
Shelob's visions will reveal our path.
We must tread carefully, Talion.
Less damage. Still won't ever get the upgrade for this armor, so I guess it doesn't. I don't technically need it. It's probably just using one of these would be better for now. Rain of arrows. Playing as the elven guy again.
You put too much faith in the spider. She only shows you what she wants.
Then tell me what you wish to see.
Nina's evil still standing.
All was so selfless. Nothing more. We saw some troubling things last time, didn't we?
I want to know my fate with the Nazgul.
Be careful what you ask for, Ranger. With prophecy comes torment.
We take the city at dawn! Submit to your destiny.
I know what you fear, Talion. Shelob's vision is not cast in stone.
The Witch King.
It is the power of domination. The ring can enslave the minds of men.
What can be done?
Sacrifices must be made, and many will be lost. But we must hold to our purpose, no matter what the cost.
Lives can be saved if the war chief from my vision. Same one Barano and his men are hunting, they will need help.
One war chief makes little difference.
Right now, this one war chief is the most immediate threat to Minas Ithil. I will not stand by while Barano and his men risk their lives to take him down. Barano, I'm here to help. This war chief you're after, he's not one to be taken lightly.
We've brought down war chiefs before, Ranger. But I won't turn down an extra sword.
And we shall take him down together. I'll take out his archers first. Your men move in after I've cleared the path.
Stealth kill archers. Alright, that's not bad.
Stinking Ranger comes around here. I'll drag him into the shadows. I wish I was with the siege beast.
We usually work alone. I hope the aim of these Gondorian archers is true. Otherwise, we'll be dodging friendly arrows.
They're experienced soldiers. They'll do their part.
Elven archer would be worth 3 Gondorian archers.
Really? Only 3?
Water on your whetstone with sharpening a blade makes for a finer edge. You have a point. Well, I've been a fool. Just moved.
Ready to fight, my lord.
Eyes open. Let's find whoever did this.
Consider it done.
Been looking forward to fighting. Look, the time. Oh, that cut deep.
I'm expecting those guys to be at least a little bad.
Never underestimate men fighting to protect their home.
This is not their home.
Wasn't grog. Can't have been grog. What's taking the war chief so long? I'm ready to get killed.
Guy just disappeared. Yeah.
That's the last of the archers.
Now let's get to a vantage point. Time to signal Barano's men.
Ah, the lovely smell of manfare. Nothing is sweeter. Together, we will crush their defenses and grind them to dust. Together, as captains and war chief united, we will have victory. Together, we take the city at dawn!
Set them ablaze! For Gondor!
Now is the time to strike.
There's a lot, Jesus. You guys almost burning to death. Press that gun.
Man filth! You must be the fool who killed my bodyguards! You've only delayed the inevitable. The blood of man swine will flow into my belly today, and I'll drink yours first.
Do that. What's going on? Him.
I'd say we're even. A good hunt. Less so for the war chief.
And his archers. We should go hunting again.
It would be my pleasure.
So, Talion, did we make a difference?
We cannot see your lens. We must return to Shelob.
The only reason to go back is for my ring.
Enough! This is about more than your ring. Or you! Her sight may be what saves us all.
I don't know why. That's only visible on the stream that it lags. The game runs buttery smooth. So what setting would be causing stream lags? So I already checked all the ones they recommended changing, and
be wary,
all of them
Talia.
are fine.
You trust her too easily.
I cannot ignore what she has shown me.
Sure, that's a good idea. I should unlock all these, shouldn't I? I just want the XP ones. It's getting max level would be nice.
Shelob can reveal Sauron's weakness. We need her.
But at what cost?
XP gain now anyways. Saying here. Where's that in the inventory? Yeah, 15%. Decent enough. This only has diminishing returns if it's only 15. I swear that when I just have the 1 it was 8.
have come to see more.
I know. If you can see Sauron's fate, tell us his weakness, so we may defeat him.
Your vision is limited. I would love nothing more than to see his torment. To see him beg before me. But my gaze is fixed upon the fate of Middle-earth.
Return what you have stolen from me, and I will bring Sauron to you in chains.
Why would I do that, Ringmaker? You and Sauron are one.
Is this what you seek? Vagaries and riddles? She is not our ally.
Certainly not yours. Come, Talion. See through my eyes. See through my eyes.
Their defeat comes from within.
Minas Ethelhouse is a traitor. But who?
Do you doubt her?
Her visions have come to pass. You and I have both seen it.
Then Minas Ithil is fighting a war on two sides.
Wait, Bright Master! We knows how you can find the traitor.
Take us to him.
A war chief speaks to him through a messenger. We can choose you the messenger. Look there, do you see? The Dark Mistress offers her little ones a nest filled with her children. Wake them and seize what they do.
Okay.
Good boy. Not to hurt something. It's the Rise again! They won't go away! Come in! Keep him surrounded!
Should have probably put the spider nest closer to the group.
They will come back when no one sees and take the orcs back to the Dark Mistress so he can gobble them up. There, that's the messenger. Follow him and he will lead you to his master.
We'll take it from here. Stay out of sight, Gollum.
Look at that glob run! Run, little maggot! Run!
Out of the way! I'm on important business. Go to see the Manbreaker. Just met with a traitor, so I have valuable information for him.
I wasn't in your way. And if you got such important business, why are you bothering to stop and brag about it to me? Get moving, you maggot! No need to hide, Ranger.
But I got this.
What's all this fuss about packs of spiders coming up out of the ground? I don't know, but I'm planning to stay far away from any spider nests I see.
Now what do I do?
Submit! I'm one of the filthy dogs.
Oi! Make way! Make way! I have important news for the war chief. Just met with a pink-skinned traitor!
Not what I wanted. Wasn't at all what I wanted to do.
Blight to blight! Cool like this, you maggot! So killing you once wasn't enough to keep you in the ground, eh? Then let's see if twice will do the trick. Someone light up the beacon! Have some kaboom! Catch! All together now! Push him, worthless glove! What's yours?
Honestly, the heavy attacks seems a lot better than Fable.
He's here!
Manbreaker! The Gravewalker is here. He's after me. I didn't tell him anything about the traitor. I swear!
How many times have I told you all? Never speak of the traitor openly. Let this miserable dead clog be an example to the rest of you. The next maggot to even whisper the word traitor around me will get worse!
So now I just gotta get him. Nice.
I suppose you're here because of the little turncoat I have in Minas Ethel. Well, you won't learn anything from me.
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Every attack's not against this guy. These arrows a little annoying. Let me jump down, please. Aid. It's like, no damage.
Take it there!
Decent damage.
Darkness consumes! Time for murder!
Come on.
Scream for me! You're dead!
Come on. Waiting for it to say he has adaptability and I can't fucking jump over him.
You feel that? Oh, this'll be good!
Heal.
I'll end you!
Gondorians left the hearth in a hurry. Order!
I see the ranger! Find him!
Really gotta find a better way to fight. To fight the shield guys. Murdered.
This is the work of the Witch King. He taunts us.
We must get my ring back.
And we will. But first we have to deal with the traitor within Minas Ithil.
Tell him, cruel avenger, that bloodthirsty killer. Cuts through the orcs, cuts off their clear heads, he plays with their brains, makes mince of their faces.
He has his uses.
And a legendary. The darkest cloak. What do you do? Poison damage. Less range. Wind. It's fine. They missed the other item. That is a big damage increase, Jesus. Guess I'm using that.
With my ring, I could have stopped that from happening. We must get it.
Where am I going? Do I just gotta wait for him to finish talking?
And we will. But first we must deal with the traitor within Minas Ithil.
Then I gotta zoom out of the map, I think. Yeah. At least there's another area done, at least for now. I still haven't gotten to the making an army part. I guess this place has its own collectibles too. Alright.
Beat me after death.
Each city in Gondor administers its own justice in all but the most important cases. And in my lifetime, we've always handled legal matters in Minas Ithil. When I was a girl, I recall my father being much occupied with mercantile disputes and other legal affairs. Then the orcs came, and matters of justice yielded to matters of survival.
Gavel. Always seemed an odd symbol for justice.
What is justice, if not a hammer to beat down the proud nail?
Hear about Manbreaker? It's the Ranger! Get back here!
I got him now!
Let's do this!
Yeah.
We need to be on guard. We've been losing too many boys to the
Gondor has faced the Witch King before, and he's had a vendetta against Minas Ithil ever since. This coin depicts the victor, Eärnur, last king of Gondor. Generations ago, Eärnur led an army that routed the Witch King and sent his army fleeing to Angmar. But our victory turned hollow when our king grew prideful. The Witch King challenged Eärnur to single combat, and Eärnur rode eastward from Minas Tirith, never to be seen again. It takes a nation to defeat such evil, not just one man.
Eärnur. He who fought the Witch King.
Twice, because he did not finish. Ask the first time.
I'm gonna collect all these collectibles and then probably call it quits there.
Manville! I will burn the life out of you and leave behind nothing but an ashen husk!
Fight you. I want the loot.
The orcs are obsessed with rings, more so than coins or jewelry of equal value. They snatch them from prisoners immediately, and what happens to these rings is anyone's guess. We rarely find orcs actually wearing them.
A fine ring. But I gather it's an ordinary one.
Ha! Scarcely worth the same name as the ring we created.
The Red Arrow is one of Gondor's most treasured symbols, though few know just what it symbolizes. When our need is dire, we can present the arrow to the men of Rohan, and they are bound by ancient pact to ride to our aid. We should have used it in the early days of the siege, but the orcs encircled us so quickly, and Rohan is too far away.
The Shriekers are coming for you. But since they ain't here now, looks like it falls to me to hack you up.
Have you seen what happens when an Odin hits a pigskin with a warhammer?
Damn.
No, but I can imagine it's
Father always said, a proper war banner has two roles, to direct and to inspire. In the chaos of battle, he'd say, you won't march wrong if you keep your flag in sight. Now the orcs have cast down our banners, but Gondor's flag still inspires, even if I see it only in my mind's eye. So long as one Gondorian lives, the white tree still stands tall.
It's the flag of our people.
Where was it? A boss guy.
Long may it fly.
Concern yourself more with the towers it's flying from.
Gondorian
Dragon scale?
folktales abound with drakes, lesser versions of the great dragons who supposedly slumber under the earth. Yet here in Mordor, I've seen them with my own eyes, though from a safe distance, and they are nothing like the storybooks say. They are lethal hunters of the air, rapacious and cruel, apt to torment their prey before eating it. This scale, taken from a drake carcass we found in a Grail cave, gives some sense of their size, and how strong they must be to carry such weight aloft.
Scale. Of a drake or a full-fledged dragon?
Certainly a drake. Dragons take better care of their scales.
We Gondorians called Minas Ithil home, but we cannot claim to have built it. That honor belongs to exiles from the fabled realm of Numenor beyond the sundering seas. Wondrous architects, they fashioned this city of marble to reflect the moonlight and glow with an inner warmth. But the city's beauty and light drew the ire of the Witch King, who has long sought revenge on Gondor.
Numenorians' knack for towers rivals the elves.
Who do you think taught them? They were but precocious students.
Do be a nice looking scene. I'll admit, all the areas in this game stand out a lot more than some. That's one thing I'll definitely say about that Fall of Avalon game. The city locations weren't really all that great. I can't say they were very memorable. Like the areas themselves were pretty nice looking. Like when it came to like the forest and scenery and stuff.
I wonder if the elves have mundane objects as we do, for even their common containers and vessels seem uncommonly fine. This artifact was once part of a table setting given as a gift centuries ago. The other parts were broken when one of Mordor's many ground tremors knocked them off a shelf. How I wish my predecessors had saved the broken shards. That's a puzzle I'd like to reassemble. Elven things deserve to last.
What sort of feasts do the elves have?
Stately affairs, not as raucous as orcs or men.
The archer just chilling up here.
The city isn't what matters. There's some kind of magic stone.
This pipe is purported to be the creation of hobbits, a sort of halfling that lives beyond our reckoning in the north. I wonder at the strange notion of full-grown adults who scarcely reach my waist in height. But after what I've seen in Mordor, a hobbit would be a welcome sort of strange. Though I don't think a hobbit would last long in Mordor.
Yeah, when it
Now
comes to
all
that,
I need is some pipeweed.
Which you won't find for leagues in any direction.
comes to the Fall of Avalon. I'll say that game's first area, like first act, that one's a lot more ironed out than the rest of the game. Like, I don't think I ever ended up beating it. I think I did area 1, 2, and maybe partially of 3. But I know it just felt a lot less unpolished the further and further you got. I know it got a DLC. I might eventually return back to that one.
In the Great Hall of Minas Ithil, we didn't just safeguard the treasures of our past. We kept our present there as well. An archive of all our official correspondence with the capital. I used to file away missives from Minas Tirith after my father had read them. This was a weekly task at first, but as our surroundings grew more dangerous, scrolls like this one became more rare. I wonder whether there were promises of aid that the orcs intercepted. Plans for relief that we never saw.
The workings of government reduced to parchment.
Minas Ithil didn't need parchment. It needed reinforcements.
So I do hope, if those developers for the Fall of Avalon start making another game. I hope they stay with the same, like, genre.
When Eonar didn't return from his confrontation with the Witch King, word of his fall spread like wildfire across Gondor. The Witch King's forces were regrouping, rapidly seizing lands once under Eonar's rule. Some regions fell so quickly that letters sent by the first ruling steward of Gondor, Mardil, never reached their destinations. For generations we stored the unread letters here, destined to remain forever sealed.
I didn't know she was going to keep talking.
You are not tempted to read the letters?
No need.
was all of them. But yeah, like if they end up making another game, I really do hope it stays with being like your open world RPG, expanding on what Fall of Avalon did, and just your overall like Skyrim like game, because I don't have much hope for Bethesda making another like good one. Let's be honest, their hope for that is not.
I know the
very
heart of
high.
my people, so I know what they say.
Oh yeah, I remember the ice attack. Yeah, hopefully by next stream I can figure out what even is causing the lag thing, because like it doesn't pop up any errors. All the things that it like recommended I like changed settings for, I did, and I mean they look fine for my phone, but it's still causing the lag things every now and again, and I'm not 100% sure why. I'll have to figure it out somehow. 'Cause I know the air chat ones don't like lag at all. Like I'm maybe try cranking down the like in-game settings to give the GPU more headroom. It's like if I hit that, GPU's at 70, which I mean there's still plenty of space. I guess the like GPU's memory is close to capped out at all times. That could be it. But like the CPU's doing nothing. The RAM still has half its headroom. So I'm not really sure what's causing it. I'll try to figure it out. Either way, it's good enough for now. Which didn't make progress this time. Only 7% or 7% more. I'll still try it 100%.